So this is one story, strange story of Tamim al-Dari. Tamim al-Dari came to the Rasul and narrated a story. Ya Rasulullah, I was in a ship and the ocean started to become rough. And there's 30 other people with me. And the waves, bashed us from pillar to post for a whole month. It's tossing us between waves. And after a month, the waves subsided. And we reached near an island. And we anchored the ship and took a little boat and came to the island. At the brink of the island, we saw a creature, the strangest we have seen, covered in hair to the extent that we couldn't tell its front from its behind. So they said, woe be unto you, what are you? So he said, I am Jasasa. So they are hesitant and they say, we thought he's like a devil. Jasasa said, there's a person in that monastery who is longing to see you. Go to him. So they went. And Tamim al-Dari says,
and suddenly we saw in front of us a person, a man who was the biggest in build that we have yet to have seen. His arms were wrapped to his neck with chains, and his head and arms were also chained together to his knees, to his legs, and he's chained up really well. We said, what are you? And he said, you are able to hurt me because I'm chained up. So it's my right to ask, who are you first, so I can ensure my safety. They said, very well. We are people from the Arabs. We set sail in our ship and a storm hit us until we became lost and landed on this island. And it led us to you. They said, we got afraid of this man and we didn't feel safe around him. However, the man said to us, tell me about the palm trees of Baysan. Baysan is a city in Jordan, and he wanted to know whether there were palm trees planted in there a lot. We said, what do you exactly want to know about Baysan in Jordan? He said, I ask you, are there more palm trees and have they be filled with dates or not yet? They said, yes, it is full of palm trees and full of dates. He said, soon its palm trees and dates will become scarce. Today, really, in Jordan, dates are scarce now. It used to be in history, abundance. Now listen, he said, now explain to me about Buhayra al-Tabariyya. They said, what do you want to know about it? He said, does it have water in it? They said, yes, there's lots of water. He said, soon its water is going to go away. And truly today, the water has gone drier than before. وَإِنِّي مُخْبِرُكُمْ عَنِّي. Now I'm going to tell you about myself.
I am the Dajjal. Soon I will be given permission to come out of here. I will be released. And I will traverse the earth from its corner to its corner, not leaving a city or a village behind. And I will roam it for 40 days, a day like a year, and so on and so forth. And I will go to every city except for Mecca and Tayyibah. So the Rasul at this time narrating the story hit his member like this. He goes, Tayyibah, Tayyibah, this is Tayyibah, Medina is Tayyibah.
Dajjal is somewhere in near the oceans, in one of on an island in one of the oceans of Sham. That's where Dajjal is right now, which some scholars say Dajjal is now living.
In another hadith, it describes how he will be released. As in the Dajjal will become angry somehow, and he will rip the chains off. Wallahu a'lam. And then he will be released. The fear is immense. Man will tie their wives and their mothers and sisters out of fear that they will run to the Dajjal and fall victim to it. Even in Medina al-Munawwara, when he is camped outside Medina, 3 earthquakes will hit the city. Everyone will think, oh my God, and run out of the city. So the Prophet said, Allah will purify the city of its hypocrites, and only the true believers will remain.